Today we'll be making ofada sauce, aka Ayamase stew. For this sauce, the first thing that I do is to bring out my meat and then I season. I use salt, seasoning cubes, curry, thyme, ginger powder, onion powder, paprika, cayenne pepper, and then I'm going to add some onions to it and a little bit of water into it. I'm going to mix this together so the seasonings can go around, and then I'm going to cover this. I'm going to open back up, and the next thing would be for me to put this into my oven for about 30 minutes. And then I'm going to set that aside. So this is the pepper that I'll be using. I'm using some green and red peppers for this, and these are my ingredients. So let's get into it. The first thing is to bleach your oil on low heat. It's going to look like this when it's well bleached. It looks like this when it's well bleached, and then you add a little bit of onions and then some locust beans, aka iru, and you stir this together, and then you're going to add your blended pepper mixture into this, and you're going to mix this together. For this, I'm going to be adding my eggs early in this stage because I want my eggs to be, the stew to go into it. I'm going to open back up. I'm going to stir again, and then I'm going to also cover it again. And then I'm going to add my meat stock into this. When I add my meat stock, I'm going to stir this for as long as possible. I'm going to cover it back up. Now, as you can see, my oil has come on top of the sauce. So now it's time to season with salt, seasoning cubes, and my blended crayfish. I'm going to start adding in my proteins. And that's pretty much like the last thing that I'll be adding. I don't know what that is. I threw it away. And more proteins because it's a lot of proteins going on. And I stir until it's done, and it looks like this when it's done. And I'm going to be dishing this my rice with this leaf that I got from the African store. I pretty much like it every time I get that. So I'm adding some plantains and my sauce on the side, and it looks like this when it's done. Thank you.